In 1840, Lucretia Mott and Elizabeth Stanton were not allowed to attend the World Anti-Slavery Convention in London, which led to the first Women's Right Convention in 1848, held in New York, where Elizabeth Stanton writes the Declaration of Sentiments, setting the tone for decades to come. In 1866, Elizabeth Stanton and Susan B. Anthony formed the American Equal Rights Association that was dedicated to suffrage for all. The pair made a spectacular team, editing and publishing a women's newspaper titled The Revolution, staying in publication from 1866 to 1870. Anna Howard Shaw, another suffragist, wrote praising Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Stanton in The Story of a Pioneer, stating that Stanton was the brains while Anthony was the hands and the feet. This led to the criticism and mockery in 1896, suggesting that these women were just as important as George Washington. After serving for 8 years, Susan B. Anthony resigns as the president of the National American Women's Suffrage Association, or NAWSA, succeeded by Carrie Chapman Catt in 1900. After tireless efforts and many arrests and fines later, in 1912, women's suffrage is finally supported for the first time at a national level by a major political party. 20,000 suffrage supporters joined a New York City parade, which led to Oregon, Kansas, and Arizona to adopt women's suffrage. In 1913, Alice Paul organized a suffrage parade, the day of Woodrow Wilson's inauguration, a bold statement that attracted the attention of many, including Woodrow Wilson. In 1917, 97 women were arrested and jailed for obstructing traffic. Due to the gaining strength and public outcry, in November, the government unconditionally released the picketers from jail. In 1918, President Woodrow Wilson addresses the Senate about adopting women's suffrage at the end of World War I. This led to the ratification of the 19th Amendment in 1920. On August 26, 1920, women won full voting rights.